Hey guys, it's Mo the dog trainer, and today I'm here with Honey. Today I want to talk about clicker training and how you can get your dog clicker trained or marker trained. Basically what that is you're basically teaching the dog that the clicker or the marker word means that he did something right. So for instance, I'm going to give you an example here. You're going to need treats. So I'm just going to wait for a behavior, and then I'm going to click and treat, right? But first what we want to do is we want to charge the clicker because your dog may not know what the clicker means. Honey knows what the clicker means because we've been practicing it. You can also use a marker word like yes as a marker instead of a clicker. So the way we're going to charge the clicker, if you have a clicker, I suggest you get one because they're really good for training. You're going to need a clicker. You're going to need to have your dog on a leash, and you're going to need to have either treats or their kibble that you feed your dog. Make sure your dog is hungry so he can be motivated to work. Your dog is not going to work because you're nice to him. He's going to work because he's motivated. What's motivating him? It could be a toy. A toy could motivate him. Right now, it's going to be her mealtime soon, so I'm using treats to do this training. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge the clicker, and you can do this with your dog so your dog can learn what the clicker means. If you want to do this for a few days, just click and treat, click and treat, click and treat, and then your dog is going to learn that every time he hears the clicker or the marker word, he's going to get a reward. And this is how they're going to start learning the behaviors, and I'm going to teach you that in a few videos here. So basically what we're going to do now is you want to make sure you have the treat in your hand because you want to deliver the treat 1 second after the click. So at first, you're going to have treats in your hand. So you're going to click, and then you're going to give the treat, right? You're going to wait till your dog eats it. You're going to click, and then you're going to give the treat. You're going to click, and you're going to give the treat. You're going to click, and you're going to give the treat, right? So Honey already knows the clicker. She knows the marker word because we've been practicing this every day. You know, every day I use the clicker and I reward her. Every day I use the marker word and I reward her. So she already knows the concept of the clicker. So now if you want to teach your dog a behavior, then you mark the behavior with the clicker or the marker word and you reward. So I'm just gonna look at Honey, and I'm gonna reward her for looking at me. So she sat, so she probably thinks that I'm gonna reward her for that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna toss a treat so she can go away, and then I'm gonna click the moment she starts coming back to me. So I'm gonna put the leash on the ground so she can have room to run or to go away, and I'm gonna toss the treat, and then when she turns to me, I'm gonna click. Or if she looks at me. So what I'm rewarding here is the eye contact, right? I don't care about sit right now. I'm going to toss the treat away. And the moment she comes back and she looks at me, I'm going to reward it. I'm going to click it and then reward it. Just make sure that she's looking at you, not at your hand. If she starts looking at your hand, either you have a treat in your hand, so put it behind your hand, your back, and just wait for the dog to look at you. That's why you put a leash on the dog. And she gave me eye contact, and I'm rewarding that. So this training you're gonna do every day for about a week or 2 weeks until you have a strong response from the dog. Now the more your dog is learning, the faster they're gonna come back and do the behavior that got them rewarded. So dogs are going to repeat. Oops, I dropped the treat. Dogs are going to repeat behaviors that they got reinforced for. I call that a reinforcement history. So whatever they got reinforced in the past, they're going to repeat it. So I'm waiting. She's looking at my hand. She looked at me, and I'm going to reward. So this is going to be the basics beginning of clicker training. You're gonna click, you're gonna treat, you're gonna click, you're gonna treat until your dog understand what the clicker means. And then you're gonna click behaviors like her butt on the ground, click and treat. If she lays down and you wanna teach her to lay down, you wanna click and treat. Remember, the dog is gonna repeat the behaviors that they got paid for. So if he got paid for jumping, let's say your dog jumps and you clicked, he's gonna jump again because that's what he learned. He learned that the clicker means he's gonna get a reward, and whatever behavior they're doing, when you click, that's what they're gonna repeat. So let's say my dog starts spinning right now. I'll click and treat. He's gonna repeat that behavior. So I'm gonna teach you how to train your dog how to sit on my next video. So stay tuned. Thank you for watching.